Hello everybody, this is Jack. Today I'm going to be doing another tutorial video. We don't need that box. On the Benzias spin out cut, which looks like that. This is quite a hard move to learn at first. So today we'll be using the Ace of Spades and the memorey deck of playing cards. Boom boom. I hope you recognize that cut because I did a tutorial on it not very long ago. So this move is going to be very hard. You can use it for the 4-race trick. So the basic of the trick looks like this. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Boom, so we can see every single slide that's going on. Okay, watch. I think this is a little too much. Okay, so Ace of Spades, there it is, right into the center of the deck, as you can see. We'll just push that in right there. And we have the worst card control I've ever seen, but never mind. Control the card to the top, and then you can see it. You ready? Watch this, watch this. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, there it goes. Benzias spin cut. So, this, as I said, is not going to be an easy sleight to move, okay? It's a bit like this slide here, which is kicking the card out. It's a bit like that slide there, but it's going to be a little more complex than that. So, the way this works is the timing for this trick is going to be horrid. For this little move, you need to make the card, sorry, that was very good. You need to make the card look like it's popping from out the center of the deck. In real life, it's coming from the top of the deck, okay? So if a card is selected, it can be placed anywhere into the deck, obviously, as you can see. And you can dribble the cards and control it to the top in any way you wish. That didn't work, but control it to the top. And then if you keep a good eye on that ace, what's actually going to happen is only that ace is going to be launched out of the packet, as you can see. So basically, this is how it works. You're cutting off this portion here, but you're keeping this card out, and midway through this cut, you're chucking that out, like really far. So in full motion, let's just give this deck a quick shuffle. Like this, you can give it a quick shuffle. Full motion looks like that, okay? This is very convincing from up front, from behind, from all sides. Oh, by the way, that's not the ace. The ace is up here. And you can use this trick. You can actually force the card. You go, where do you want me to cut? Round about the middle. There you go. Round about the middle. One card pops out. Now, it's going to be a hard move for you to learn at first. Let me get this cable the bloody way. It doesn't matter what card you're using, okay? So, any card can do. Any deck can do, really, for this sleight. But it's very hard to do, okay? If you're a beginner in card magic, you don't want to start this trick because it's going to be very hard. So you can use this into a 4-race trick. So you can go, oh yeah, you know, going to give this deck a quick cut. I'm going to use a few advanced little sleights here to represent the 4 races. You can like make up some pattern, like, oh, do you know in USPCC, US Playing Card Company, they put magnetic powder into the aces so they can like sort of link together, and you just do a bunch of false cuts and you're just doing that move over and over again. It is not an easy move to master. So let's get right into the tutorial. So there are 3 ways to do this. The first way is the way I do it. Split like this, chuck this forward. Okay, so you've got to really chuck it forward in the middle of that cut to make it look really good. Then there is going to be this way, so you're just going to push that off, and then with your momentum flick that one out. I'm not a fan of that one because if you're doing it on the table, it's going to go really far, and I can't do it in the first place, so I'm not a fan of that one. And then the last one is this one. There's no slip cut, but your index finger. This is for left-handed people, so if you're left-handed, it's going to be useful. Pull over and chuck that out, and I can't do that either. The only one I can do is that one, and that's my favourite one because I can only do it. It's a very nice presentation. Now, here's how to do the actual trick, okay? I've already done a tutorial on the ladder false cut, which looks like this. So from back view, I think you can see every single bit of that. But it's a very useful move to learn, even though you're not even if you don't want to perform this trick. Nice tabletop shuffle. So let's talk about the controls. The control you saw me using was probably the worst control I've ever done. But it looks like this. You place a card into the center of the deck, you dribble the cards, and the card is on the top. Okay, that I did it quite smoothly, I must admit. But use any control you wish. Honestly, you can even use like the worst control on the planet. Like you can even place it in honestly, not like doing these strange, dodgy things. Go through, cut up the ace, stop there, and then like do a false cut or something to like show you are cutting the deck. Any easy false cut you're comfortable with. I would do tabletop shuffle, but hey, that's completely your choice. Okay, and then I'd shoot it from the top of the deck and reveal. I will be doing a tutorial on this one, so on this control. Wait, ow, that hurts my pinky. It's a really hard palm you're gonna end up in the end. I will be doing a tutorial on that control. But we are looking on the Benzias spin out. So you have it on the top. What do you do now? Well, if you're going to do the 4 race trick, you've already had a setup since the beginning. Okay, you've had 3 of the aces on the top. I don't know where they've gone, but it's because I cut earlier for the simple card control. Okay, there you go. Basically, normally at the beginning of the trick, you always had 3 aces on top. Okay, if you're a beginner, you're gonna have to find a way to keep those 3 aces as you cut the deck or control this one to the top. Okay, so that's why I chose really this control here to just simply smoothing things down a little bit. I think you just saw that, but never mind. So you're just gonna cut the deck a few times, do a few little ladder cuts. They're very easy cuts. I mean, I'm just doing a over-exaggerated one here so you can see. I like to go for the mystique, like, what's that doing there? And you can go, oh, okay, it's the first ace, that's normal then. And you can carry on. If you're going to shuffle, be sure to keep those 3 cards intact at the top, like this. And then you're going to, oh goodness, sometimes it fails. I just do a few tabletop shuffles just before I reveal that next ace, like that. And I also like to exaggerate a bit by saying, oh, my thumbs are doing a lot of work. They're keeping track of every single ace when they give a little guess. Damn. Like that. There you go. And it goes under the desk. Let me just get that. Damn it. Back on my ace. Kind of popped it behind the desk. You know what? I'm sick of this deck. Let's just go and get a little upgrade here. Huh. Damn, hate you. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, mint deck. Ooh. Anyway, you're gonna be extracting excess cuts. I hate the excess cuts in this deck. They're very useful, but they're yeah, get out of the way. I don't want to see you anymore. So as I was saying, you had the setup and all that. You're doing your ladder cuts. You've already extracted 3 of the aces already. We don't need you. There. Anyway, as I was saying, you've already extracted 3 of the aces. So like that. There's a second ace. We're just going to push this deck against the wall. There we go. That's better. Continue to cut. Another ace. Do whatever type of pattern you want. I mean, I usually go for static electricity or magnetic powder on the sides or whatever. But in the end, if you've done everything well, you should be able to do that little spin out. One last run through on how this is done. The timing is extremely important for this little move, okay? Because you're cutting, and right in the middle, that's when you need to chuck out. Because otherwise it'll look like this. Like that. And 2 cards might fly out and stuff and all that. It's not nice. You might end up like this. Too much of a delay. You're going to really have to experiment by yourself. Because honestly, I just feel comfortable like this. Okay? You can find any way you wish to get the 4 aces out. But I'm comfortable with that one. That way of doing it is the way I do it. The way why we... I don't know why these mint cards aren't working today. There you go. That's better. For these, just to pop out. Okay? I already did a performance video for this little move. I've done like quite a few for the 4 race trick because I love this trick so much. So yeah guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it's helped you. I hope you now know what the Benzias spin out is. Hoped you liked it. Cheers.